Salud, my dude.
Salud. Oh, hey, we didn't see you there. Hi, I'm Ralph.
And I'm Chris.
And we're from NewMexi.co. Today, we're gonna bring you a few dishes for Thanksgiving inspired by New Mexico cuisine. Today, we're gonna brine turkey.
For frying.
For frying, what else are we gonna do?
We're gonna make a red chili chocolate cake.
Ooh, and we also have a lovely southwestern salad with a pomegranate vinaigrette. What else do we got?
We got some cornbread with some cheddar cheese and some jalapenos and some cabin bacon.
Ooh, did you say cabin bacon?
Yes.
Or cabin bacon?
Cabin bacon.
Cabin bacon.
Cabin bacon?
Cabin bacon.
Cabin bacon.
Okay. So let's get started.
What are we doing first?
Chris, I think we should brine that turkey because tomorrow we're gonna fry that baby. Ooh. And it's gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Tell us a little bit about what's in it.
All right, so first and foremost, we got green chili. We got the green chili powder here. We got the salt, the sage, the bay leaves, peppercorns. We're gonna use some garlic, a whole growler of some Bosque beer, malty. We're gonna have a little collection of lemons and oranges. I'm gonna cut them up and then put the rinds in the brine with the turkey. Let that stuff soak overnight. We should be good.
Bada bing.
First things first, we wanna get some liquid in here. Let's get this beer in here. Speaking of which, let's dump these bad boys in there.
I can take that.
All right. Can you get rid of that one for me?
Yeah.
Thanks, my dude. Okay, so dump in a full growler of your favorite, malty beer. I'm sure you could also use like a lighter Mexican beer or something like that would probably be pretty good, but we went with malty this time to give it a little bit of, a little bit of punch, I guess. All right, we're gonna do 1 cup of kosher salt and dump that in there. Slap. Half a cup of this dehydrated green chili powder. And then we need half a cup of the sage. And 2 bay leaves, just for a little bit of that touch of bay leaf flavor. We're gonna do half a tablespoon of the whole peppercorns. So it calls for 5 garlic cloves, but we got some elephant garlic, so we're only gonna do like 3 of these bad boys right here.
So the recipe calls for
Citrus.
citrus.
Citrus?
We got oranges and lemons here, 3
Yeah.
of each. That should be enough, right? Nice juicy lemons.
I like to put the rind in there, kind of get like that tartness.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so we're done with all the ingredients of the brine. So now we're gonna tuck it away, give it a nice little tuck overnight, right?
Yep.
In a nice cool place, and all those flavors are just gonna absorb into the beautiful tissue of the turkey, right?
That's the plan.
And tomorrow we'll fry it, right?
Tomorrow we fry.
Tomorrow we fry. Good.
So next we're gonna be making a jalapeno cheddar cornbread with cabin bacon. We're gonna be using some cheddar cheese, jalapenos. We're gonna use a little bit of this bacon grease. We'll need some of the baking powder, salt. We're gonna be using milk. We're gonna be using some cornmeal, flour, sugar, mix it all in the bowl, and then we'll pop it in the oven. All right, so first what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 1.5 cups of cornmeal, half a cup of flour. We're gonna add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. We're gonna need a teaspoon of salt. Boom. Bingo bango, as they say. Half cup of sugar. That's this right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's sugar, right?
This sugar right here, some of this booger sugar right here. So next we're gonna add a little bit of mild cheddar, about 2/3 of a cup. Distribute that around evenly for easier mixing. All right. Sprinkle some of that sprinkle in there. So next you want to dice up some jalapenos to make sure that they're not like too big inside your cornbread pieces, but then we're going to use some of them to kind of make it look pretty in the end. You'll see what we do there. Keeping it simple, another 2/3 cup of diced jalapenos.
So 2/3 cup jalapenos, 2/3 cabin bacon. and 2/3 mild cheddar, right?
That's right.
Bada
That's
bing.
correct. Next, we're gonna use 2 eggs and then a 1.25 cups of milk. So let's crack these bad boys in here. Next, we're gonna do 4 tablespoons of this bacon grease that you got from making your cabin bacon.
So the cabin bacon, it has brown sugar, it's got rosemary.
Yep.
So it just caramelizes the bacon real nice.
Caramelizes it real nice. You already have some sugar in your cornbread, so it's gonna have a little bit of that sweet flavor in it anyway. You might as well step it up a bit and, you know, throw some rosemary from your garden in there and really pops it off. Next, you want 1.25 cups of milk. Just pour that in there.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna get this cast iron pan ready. It's a beautiful place for our cornbread. I'm gonna drip some of our cabin bacon drippings in there.
Cabin bacon?
Cabin bacon.
Cabin bacon?
Cabin.
Cabin bacon?
Who's cabin?
Cabin bacon.
Is that a name?
Cabin bacon?
Cabin. No.
Se-
Okay.
This is we call this 7 degrees of cabin bacon.
So we're gonna get all that lathered up so it won't stick. It gives a good flavor in the end. All right, so on the bottom of this, we're gonna layer the bottom with jalapenos first. At your discretion, how many you ever want. Almost like pepperonis, right?
Yeah, exactly. You want to make it look pretty, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
Cool. And then so we're gonna get some of this mild cheddar and cover the base of this real nice.
now we got it all in there. We're gonna pop it in the oven that's been preheated to 375, and we're gonna cook it for how long?
About 30 minutes.
And we're gonna cook it for 30 minutes. All right. All right. So with the cheese on the underlayer and all that, it should pop out pretty nice. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. All right, perfect. Look at that.
Beautiful. Bingo bango? Is this a bingo bango
This
moment?
is a bingo bango moment,
Bingo
dude.
bango moment.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Looks good. So next we have salad with a green chili pomegranate vinaigrette. So let's get started. So our pomegranate vinaigrette is going to include pomegranates, of course, green chili, olive oil, lemon juice, apple cider vinaigrette, maple syrup, Dijon mustard. So on top of the salad, we're going to have some crunchy tortilla strips, pine nuts or piñons, candied pecans, avocado as well, and queso fresco. And we're gonna have a blend of red lettuce and spinach. Green chili pomegranate vinaigrette, let's start that. We got 1/3 cup of pomegranate seeds that we just de-seeded, 1/2 cup of olive oil. We have 1/4 cup of maple syrup. We got a tablespoon of lemon juice.
You sure that's the lemon juice?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it smells like lemon juice. Just making sure, man.
Alright, we got a teaspoon or a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And a teaspoon of Dijon. And a pinch of salt.
Some pinch of salt.
Some pinchy salt. A pinch of salt. Pinch. Alright, blend that all up. That should be dandy. Oh, actually, we missed one ingredient. The green chili. Throw that baby in there. Bada bang. Blend that baby up. It's gonna be a beautiful pink color after we're done. And it's lovely looking. So now, we're going to chop up some of these greens. Add them to our plate here. So now for the toppings, we're gonna throw some crispy tortilla chips on there. We're gonna throw some candied pecans. We're gonna throw some pine nuts or piñones. Also some pomegranate seeds for some color. And on top of all that, we're gonna crumble some queso fresco. But we can't forget some avocado. So we have a lovely salad here without the vinaigrette. I'm gonna just pour that on top. I'm gonna use this little spoon here. Beautiful. How does that look? Does that not look good or amazing or both?
What is it? We can't say BAM because it's like copyrighted, right?
Bingo bango?
Bingo bango!
Bingo bango!
Bingo bango, that's our catchphrase
It's
now.
a beautiful salad.
Bingo bango.
Beautiful thing. So next we have red chili chocolate cake, and we got the recipe from
Kayla Marie Jones. She's our in-house food blogger for NewMexi.co. She's also a local coffee roaster and chef extraordinaire.
Nice. So the recipe is really simple. It includes 8 eggs, of course. We're gonna crack into this bowl here.
Ooh, there's some
And you don't
chocolate
have
in
to
there.
crack these with one hand like I do. I know everyone's not that cool.
Good style, bro.
You like that?
Right?
All right, we got 8 eggs. We're gonna include 1 cup of butter that I have already pre-melted here. Toss that in there. We have a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Cool. We're gonna whisk that up real nice. So after we get that mixed up a bit, we're actually gonna include the red chili now, which is up to your preference. It's 1 to 2 tablespoons, and we are New Mexicans, so we're gonna do 2, please. 1, 2. And that's just red chili powder. And now, of course, I mean, we can't call it chocolate cake without the chocolate, right? So we got pre-melted chocolate. All we did was melt this chocolate with a little bit of milk just so it has a nice consistency. We're gonna get that out of the bowl there and into the mix. Chris's assistance.
With the assist.
Thank you. We're gonna get that all nice and mixed up. And that's pretty much good for the mix. Now what we wanna do is we wanna not oil, but butter a pan so it won't stick. We're just gonna pour this baby in there. Today, you can use any pan you want, really. We're gonna use these little cupcake size ones. Buttering this baby up so it's nice and slick so those babies will pop right out. So now that we have our little tray all buttered nice and up and our mixture all nice and well mixed, we just want to pour these up, not quite to the top because they're gonna rise a bit.
But not much, they don't rise too much.
They will rise and then they will come back down to a reasonable level. So this cake comes out very spongy and very rich. It's just a beautiful thing. Chris, what temperature do you have the oven at?
We got it preheated to 350 degrees.
350 degrees.
350 degrees.
For approximately
10 minutes. Maybe
20,
15.
I'm gonna say 20 to 25
yeah?
minutes. You wanna
I'll
stick
redo
a
that
fork in these, and if nothing comes off of your fork after you pull it out, it's good. It's bingo bang. So we got these beautiful things all ready to go in the oven. Let's say we pop them in now. So it's been about 16, 17 minutes. Let's check these babies out. They're looking pretty dandy. The fork test will let us know. See, that comes out pretty clean. They're just about done. We're gonna leave them in for 1 more minute, and we're gonna pull them out. Look at that. All nice and fluffy. So now, we're gonna dazzle them with some powdered sugar. little dust, little snowfall.
Getting dusted.
Now, if you'd like, you can top this with strawberries or pomegranate seeds. Any fruit, really. I mean, chocolate goes with a lot of things, so.
All right, so next, we've brined our turkey overnight. We are going to pull it out and inject some green chili into the meat, just to give us some little flavor pouches whenever we're done frying it. And then we're gonna stuff some freshly roasted green chili under the skin, just, you know, because we're New Mexican. She's a beauty. Such writing. Gotta get that out of there, you know? So now, we inject.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you have there? What is that?
So this is a like meat juice injector. So it's got a couple holes here so you can really get some extra flavors packed into whatever you're cooking. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find those real deep parts of the meats, and we're gonna fill that up with some of this.
What is this sauce, anyways, that you're injecting it with?
I like to take my favorite green chili sauces, like a green enchilada sauce with some like chunky bits of like different vegetables and green chilies. I take it and I blend it up, and I make it something that I can squirt into the chicken, or the turkey rather. See it fill that up? Did you see that?
Whoa. It's like steroids for the chicken.
Chicken roids.
Chicken roll.
Chicken roids. The next thing you want to do for your Southwest style green chili turkey fry, you're going to want to peel the skin up just a little bit on the outside of the turkey, just enough for you to get your hand in there. Get some of your freshly roasted green chili. Just kind of, you know, get as much of that in there as you can. So get your hands in there, kind of separate that skin from the turkey meat. Go create like a little pocket in there. Just throw it in, dude. All right, so we have our turkey here. It is ready to go. We have it stuffed with all the green chili. We have it injected with all the green chili. Next on the list of things to do is drop it in the oil. Now, you want to make sure that, you know, your turkey is not frozen. If you put your frozen turkey into some hot fryer oil, you're gonna explode it. It's gonna explode for sure. So to prevent that, that's one really good reason to brine your turkey. Because once it's been sitting overnight for however many hours in water, it's likely not gonna be frozen anymore. Bingo bango?
Bingo bango.
We're ready to drop it. We got a little regular propane tank set up here with a propane burner. We have our peanut oil heated up to about 350 degrees. We are ready to drop the turkey in, but I just have to tell you that you do not want to do this inside. You don't want to blow your house up. You want to do it outside in a clearing where there's like nothing above you, on a concrete driveway, or in the middle of like a fairly sparse backyard. Ready?
I'm ready.
Cool. I personally really don't like to have my hand right above the hot turkey oil, so I've put together this little rig. It's just a stick with a hook in it. So you hook your turkey. Let's have Ralph walk over this way. All right, you ready to drop it in?
Yeah, easy as she goes, right?
Easy as she goes. Yeah, you don't want to put it in too fast. So we're gonna wait about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna check the temperature of the bird. After we check that, we'll make sure it's about 165 degrees. If it's 165 in the most plump parts of the bird, that means the whole thing's cooked. Right. Now the bird's ready to lift up and ready to eat.
Woo! No.
Yeah, bingo bango.
Bingo bango.
All right, we're gonna drain all the extra juices that are in there. Make sure we don't take any of that extra peanut oil into the table with us. So, well, we're done. we're ready to eat. Let's take it on inside and enjoy it.
Carve it up.
Carve it up.
So we finally made it to our table with all our lovely dishes, and our team from NewMexi.co has joined us, and everything looks quite amazing.
Yeah, we really knocked it out of the park, man. Bingo bango, right?
Bingo bango.
Bingo bango. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, give us a follow on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Check us out on at NewMexi.co. You can find all the recipes for all the things that we've made today. Other than that, enjoy and salud, my dudes.
Salud.
Cheers. Cheers.